My name is Renee Sonnen. I'm the founder of Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. I'm from Houston, Texas. Texas is driven around the meat culture.
My name is Tommy Sonnen. I've lived in Brazoria County, Texas my entire life. I had a small working ranch here. I was retired, I needed the income. Every time I sold calves, it was just a nightmare. She'd be out here trying to block me.
It began to really wear on our relationship, especially as the years went by. We used to load them up in the red trailer every 6 to 7, 8 months. Those babies were going to the sale barn where they were bought and sold.
Even though she was steady eating her Chick-fil-A and she loved filet mignon, she didn't want me selling our calves.
My husband was like, Renee, you got to get used to this. I was like, I could never get used to this.
Nobody really wants to kill an animal, but everybody wants to eat one.
I began to see them for the sentient beings they are.
My wife, Renee, went vegan. I wasn't real happy about it.
I wanted him to get out of the business once and for all. We had a big fight. I said, if you take that red trailer up the road one more time, I'm going to follow it to the sale barn. I'm going to buy them all back with your credit card. And he was like, what? I said, I will, and I'll make you the laughingstock of this county.
I said, that's it. Game over. I'm selling the whole herd. I figured the divorce was on.
And I raised $36,000 in less than 4 months, and I bought my husband's cows. We had about 29 cows at the time, a few chickens and some horses, and now we've got over 100 animals.
I'm now the co-founder of Rowdy Girl Sanctuary, a vegan farm animal sanctuary. The first one in Texas that I know of that turned from a beef cattle ranch into a sanctuary.
It's been quite the journey to see how far we've come. And now my husband is plant-based.
What I do now is you do whatever you have to do to take care of the animals. We go to really extreme degrees and let them live out their entire lives right here on this property. By the end of this century, there's going to be an additional 2 billion people on this earth from what I've been told. There's just not enough land to support that. You can't cut down enough of the Amazon forest and grow enough cows to support the way we eat now. I was unhealthy. My dad had died of a heart attack when he was 62 years old. As I started cooking for myself, I started losing weight, and I'd never lost weight like this in my life.
I know that I see some eyebrows go up from time to time when we go to the Mexican food restaurant up the road that fixes us our tacos.
And they'll say, hey, Tommy, you buying all that feed for those animals you can't sell? And I'll say, yeah, I am. They don't understand what we're doing here, but we planted a seed in their conscience. I want to save the earth.
The amazing environmental impact that we as a species are making globally on Mother Earth. We can't keep doing this.
I've always been the type that when you make a mistake, you learn from it. 10,000 years ago, the Paleo Indians were extreme hunters, and it's my contention we probably needed to eat some animals to survive. But today, there is no excuse for it. It was a growing process of humanity.
I believe in humanity. I believe that there's hope because of the generations that are coming up, the new generations. If ranchers, can do this, anybody can.
I feel like I'm doing something for the earth. I've always tried to leave anything that I touched a little bit better than when I got there. And I think if everybody did that, we'd have a really good world, but not everybody does that.